And I think there was a pivotal moment that you alluded to. Do you want to talk about the Hack Week?
I feel like you should take the story.
Okay, yeah, the Hack Week was fun. We weren't really sure, is this gonna work? At around the time, like in September, we had like an internal hackathon, and everyone was free to build basically whatever they wanted to build. But it turns out everyone just built on MCP, and it was
crazy. Like everyone's ideas were, oh, but what if we made this an MCP server?
Yeah.
And we had everything from people, doing, very standard things like Slack integration or things you would think of when you think MCP, up to like people who steered their 3D printer with MCP. And I love this, like when it got into the real world, when like Claude got into the real world because of an MCP server.
What was it? Because I remember that too, when we were doing all these hackathon projects, and there was no mandate to force people to use MCP. This was just like an entirely organic thing. Why did people gravitate towards MCP for all their projects?
I think it really was that standardization layer. It just made it so much easier to add context to the application because the moment that Claude is now integrated against MCP, that means as the server builder, you can build 1, 2, 10, 20, however many servers you want, and you know that it will automatically work with that application. And so I think that just gives you the ability to only think about one side and not have to think about the other side.
I think there's a bit of a magic moment when you teach Claude something new using an MCP server for the first time, and you see it takes action about something you care about. And I feel that's a little bit of moment of magic that I think MCP captures really well, which makes people so excited because within 5 minutes, they have something going.
Right. Yeah, I've seen it myself, and I mean, even experienced it where it almost feels like you take Claude out of the box, so to speak. And all of a sudden, instead of just being this thing that is just right there outputting text, it's doing other things. It's calling other applications, fetching other data, or even like operating a 3D printer, which is a really crazy thing. And that does feel really special. And I guess MCP allows that pretty seamlessly to some degree.